Awesome. Okay. So next question I got is a common question I've been seeing in all Facebook groups, all also in our inboxes. But I got a payment count today from MOHELA. The letter says it's PSLF and TEPSLF. Has anyone gotten a first letter saying it's both counts, but then later got a letter with more qualifying payments? My numbers seem very low. And I've been getting this email time and time again. I know we've talked about this on the podcast, but we'll talk about it again just to scream it from the rooftops. Payment counts they are doing in batches. Why? I don't know. But it seems like they're processing PSLF, the employment certification forms using the original PSLF rules first. Then they're coming back in and doing the PSLF waiver, but maybe not completely doing the PSLF waiver all at once. They're doing even that in batches, maybe by time period or by employment. I can't really tell the rhyme or reason between like why they count certain payments when and when they do the next batch. But that is definitely what we're seeing across the board is you won't just get one final payment count update. Unfortunately, it'll come in multiple updates. So if you get the first, maybe even the second payment count update from MOHELA, it looks a little low. Don't panic. There are going to be some more coming. You can always check your progress on exactly which time periods by the month that they're counting and that they've counted so far with your PSLF payment tracker that's within MOHELA's portal. So if you don't have a portal with MOHELA yet, because you just got moved over there, make sure to create a portal, an online login. And then under the PSLF section, there's like a tab at the top. You'll click PSLF. At the very bottom, there will be a PSLF payment tracker that you can click on, and it'll break it down by eligible payments, ineligible payments. It'll tell you why something hasn't been qualified yet. If it shows employment not certified, but you've submitted an employment certification form for that time period, know that that will be updated soon. And that might be on the next batch that's coming up. That just means that they haven't looked at it or they haven't matched up your employment certification form with those months yet. So that's anything you'd like to add to that?
I think that's pretty spot on. And I would say that this week, that's probably the number one question I've been getting in my inbox from people is about payment counts not being updated, or like they're getting an update, but it doesn't have everything. It just has those partial counts. So I would say, yeah, exactly what you said, Megan, that they're doing it in batches for no really good reason that we can understand.
Yeah, I cannot understand it. And it does seem like they're prioritizing folks that might already be over 120 payments. So if you're someone who is just submitting documentation to get a payment count update, you're probably going to be lower on the totem pole for getting an update soon. And it could be as late as July is what they're saying. But you've been telling folks like to expect at least 4 months, right?
4 months at a minimum.
Yeah. And it could be faster. We have seen folks get it done sooner for whatever reason. It's just, I wish there was like a formula to it, but there's not.
And back to kind of the advocating for yourself piece, if you feel like it's been even longer, if it's maybe been like 6 months and you're just not getting anywhere, you can do a reconsideration request or go through one of those channels I mentioned and file a complaint.
Yes, the reconsideration application or like online system, it is live. If especially use this if you feel like they have not counted payments, they've told you that certain months are not eligible. If you feel like they should be, or if they came back and told you that your employer is not eligible when you know that they are, that is what that reconsideration process is for. So go ahead and submit that. You could just Google PSLF reconsideration and it'll take you right to the application.